साथ हैं the one and only, the legend, the man himself, Sagar Shah. Hello, Sagar Shah.
Hi everyone. Uh, so आज समय we are going to do something very interesting with
अरे
with
बाप
you.
रे बाप, मजा आने वाला है दोस्तों. You know, the thing is, wait, let me first welcome everyone who's here. लेट हो भी कह रहे हैं लोग, so sorry यार दोस्तों, समझा करो अभी. The thing is, Sagar, I realized the more I stream online,
Hmm.
मेरे को लगा था मेरा चेस अच्छा हो जाएगा, पर मेरा चेस खराब ही होते जा रहा है bro.
हाँ एक्चुअली क्या होता है that when you are often in the company of really good chess players and you are not studying chess on your own, तो ऐसे होने लगता है कि यू आर सो फैसिनेटेड बाय देम, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से विदित हो गया या फिर से तान्या और आनंद ऑन योर स्ट्रीम और समटाइम्स अनीश एंड सो ऑन बोट. Hello. How are you guys? This is Sagar Shah, and today this stream is to celebrate 1 year of improving chess. It all started on 19th of May 2020. Uh, I can't believe that we went on for 100 sessions. I can't even believe. Look at the change I have in myself. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Maybe less hair, better headphones. But the main aim of today's video is to and also to interact with all of you who attended the improving chess. I want to know how many of you here actually attended all 100 of them, or at least saw all 100 of them. Let me see. Yeah, it's been a year. Yeah, so many people here. Yeah, not much change. No, I still look the same. Okay. People are saying I got confused for a second. Not 70 to 80. Okay. Yeah, Keith says he's seen 100 of them. It's been simply. Sminil Mahajan says has seen 100. Mona Lisa Chaudhary has seen 100. Gurkirat says I've missed one or two but seen most of them. Peter Cavanaugh 85 of them. Wow. Wow. Very nice. And the thing is, it all started off with Samay streaming quite aggressively chess at that time. I think on 18th of May evening, he had this blindfold match with Botez taking on Alexandra, taking on Vidit on three boards, and Vidit playing blindfolded. And that was amazing because so many people watched that stream. I was watching it from home. There were around 20,000 plus 21,000 people or something. And then at the end I wrote to Samay after that stream. I was like, this is epic. Someone, so many people watching for chess was too good. And I said, why don't you try to improve your chess? And I think it was like he also felt like, wow, that's a great idea. Because at that point I think he was playing well, chess overall, but he was not understanding many of the things. For example, I was just looking at the games that he was playing, and I saw the first one actually, at that point on 19th of May that he played, to just see like what was his strength like. And I felt like he used to play not bad. For example, let me just bring the board up. Yeah. So you see, this was his first game that Samay was playing with, I believe, white pieces here. Yeah, Fajer. And the thing is, I saved all of them. And e3, e5, d4, bg4, bishop e2, takes, knight c6, bishop e3. Well, not bad, not bad. I mean, he castled also. Nowadays he doesn't castle, but back then he castled. Knight g5. And here I want all of you to think, what would you play here for white? I was very impressed when I saw this game that 1 year ago he played this way. Anish Phule says, in some way we have gone places, in some ways we have gone nowhere. Actually, in a way, yeah. I don't think that his games were bad. No, actually, this already shows they were pretty good. But it's just that many of the things he was doing, he didn't understand what was happening. Yes, the right move has been suggested by Shivant and Mrigank and Vrajesh. Very good, guys. So I think I have not checked it deeply, but the right move should be f3. The point is you are all castled up, and his king is in the center. You see all these colors that I had put. So he has to take bishop g6, and this is where I thought that there was still a lot of work to do, because after, let's say, knight f3, knight g4, bishop d2, d5, here he just there was this idea of takes. Then the idea could be to play knight takes d4, and then there is a checkmate here. I don't know if he had seen it at that point, but he played h3. He went back, took, and now, I mean, on a given day Samay would take here cd5, but at that point he played queen d2, which is also interesting. I mean, he always liked to go for the king, but that's what I was saying, that many of the moves were being played without much understanding, like takes, rook a d1, a nice move, check. I don't know why this was played, and also here just fg6 and black would have won. So this is typical wishful thinking, but opponent blundered. Takes, king here, and now to find the winning blow. Can you find it? White to play. Very, very strong move, actually. Yeah, also, and they were waking up at 8 o'clock every day. I think the first episode maybe started at 7 a.m., if I'm not mistaken. And if you saw the live stream, I was mainly, trying to. I didn't even know how to stream. I was doing desktop capture. Sorry, display capture. Just whatever was on the screen could be seen. Yeah, knight g5. That's right. Because now there is a mate on f, like a rook takes f7 threatened, and also knight e6. And then after knight e7 came check, king e8, take the queen, and he resigned. This was the first game that Samay played. And as you can see here, we had like this huge playlist. I have put the playlist in there, and I wanted to understand, basically, if let's say you are a chess player and you want to learn through these sessions, why would you see improving chess? And by the way, if you see here, this playlist now has over 1 lakh views. So 1 lakh, if you see it carefully, it has 1,03,347. It is the second most popular playlist on Chessbase India. Can you tell me which is the most popular playlist? If you know what's happening on Chessbase India, you would know which is the most. No, Sai Chris Gaming, his rating was not 1620. He was playing on Play Chess. On Play Chess, the rating starts from 1620. I believe Samay was close to 1100 or something around that strength. One says he was not waking up at 7, he was awake the whole night. True, true. Vimanyu Chadda, this brings back so many memories, Sagar. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I woke up today, I was like, I should do this stream just so that can recollect those. Yes, basic Bhavaditya Lelapalli. Yes, the basic opening trap series has more views than this. So just so that I'm sure that this is right. Yeah, you can see here the basic opening traps has 1,56,163 views. This playlist, which is pretty intense. I mean, it's quite a lot. But apart from that, this one, and it has huge video, basic chess opening has 2 minute videos, 3 minute videos. This has or 5 minute videos. This has like huge number, 2 hour long. Some streams are also like 3 hours, and still people are watching it. So Abhishek Deshpande says, can't believe it's a year already. We do need kind of second edition of this. Yes, the imbalance theory series which we have started working on, it's kind of the second innings, and I do feel it's like the next level for these players, for all three of them. But you know, on
ओपन अप
लगता है कि रात भर नहीं सोया है।
नहीं मैं सोया, आज मैं सोया, मस्त सोया, मैं एकदम बिंदास सोया एसी के अंदर, और फिर उठा मैं आराम से अलार्म लगा के।
display capture.
देखते हैं जनता।
This is the 4th episode.
Early OP guys, please like the stream guys.
And you know, it all started with like Samay and me streaming together, like he was doing in on his channel and me. And then at some point, Samay said, "Well, this is really something that should be on Chess Base India." And that was a great gesture by him. And at that point, we just knew each other. You know, like we were not friends as such and like close friends. And he said, "Well, you stream on Chess Base India," and that was again a very kind gesture by him. Oops.
I don't know how many people are watching this, but please like it. And let's start, guys. Let's start. Sagar Shah. आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं, Sagar Shah?
So there are two things. I didn't even care कि वो लोग screen पे आएंगे नहीं आएंगे. Like Biswa is here. I don't know where. The entire episode. There's no one on the screen. ये इधर एक Zoom call side पे रख दिया है. हाँ यहाँ पे ये देखो. But okay, still you can fight. You know this.
Okay.
Oh, this was an epic game, guys. Epic game between B-Stats and Biswa. This game was so like so much in my head. Like it's still so fresh. I don't know if you guys remember, but let's just have a look at that game because ये देखो B-Stats versus, and it was like Biswa's first session on day 4. When did that happen actually? 22nd May. That's when Biswa came for the first time. Nikhil says, I still remember becoming the first mod of this channel after this episode. I do remember that while I was doing this, I didn't realize what mod is for. You know, I was like, अच्छा mod किसके लिए रहता है? Oh, blue mark. That the mods can actually put in links. That was one thing. But also on the other hand, mods are people who are, you know, who care for the channel, who take care of it. You know, this all of this, I had no idea. And then bishop b5, and this game was so epic because B-Stats played very well, like bg5, and Biswa was a bit uncomfortable. Biswa also pinned. Then h3, he went back, g4, here, knight d5. So Biswa went here, takes, queen f3. And B-Stats was putting a lot of pressure. He played c6, check, takes, queen takes, bishop takes. And at this moment, B-Stats played bishop a4 and bishop b2, Rook b1. Biswa went queen d4, and now your move. This is where I remember this game because it was so well done by B stats. So white to play. What do you do? Pranavja g4, if it works, it's pretty good because it breaks the pin. And also, if you see the knight on f6 was pinned, so g4 worked out well. Yes, Arnav, rumor fan of Catalan, Kimaya Virle. Yeah, Somen Mitra, in a way, Imbalance Theory is the next improving chess series. And I think we've done 4 episodes or 5 of them. Very heavy ones, I would say, because everything is well prepared there. Nothing is like free rolling. Most of the things are prepared by me. So one position after the other. And I think 2 hours of Imbalance Theory is like maybe 4 hours of improving chess. Yes, exactly. Atharva Barde, you're right. So take, and queen e3. This is a very cool move. Threatening a checkmate here. And it was very clear that, I mean, when B-Stats did this, at that point, I had no expectations of tactics from these people. And so when B-Stats played this, it was very nice. And it was a forced mate. So this game was very cool. Going back, I think the main thing which happened overall with them, like you see, winning better positions was one chapter. And I would mainly do like let them play, then check their games with them. And I think today many of the things which happened in those sessions, not like teaching part, but just discussing, oh, this is a weakness, oh, why didn't you play this active move, develop your pieces. I think it sticks in a way when you keep on doing it again and again. So B stats is live, huh? Okay. So then I think I remember on 7th episode, and I don't remember actually, that's written here. It so happened that look at this. Now I improved a bit. Hi everyone, welcome to today. I did something. I don't know what I did. Half part I'm there and then. So I was also improving a bit. Your chess with Sagar and Samay and Biswa and I guess maybe Tanmay. I don't know. A lot of the comedians are getting interested in chess.
तन्मय भाई के लाइव पे रेड कर दे कि समय लाइव समय लाइव समय लाइव समय व्हाट्सएप चेक समय व्हाट्सएप.
So unka he has also, if you see here guys, I want to just show you this part. Look at this, Keith here. Keith would super chat every single day, yeah? Even before the session would begin. Sometimes he would say ready for another session or let's go and all of that. And to tell you the truth, he has been such a big part of this, and now he's made this chat moves program where we are able to ask, which is such a nice. So I got to know about Keith through this series, and it means played very well, but he's still a part of this. He's here on this stream right now. So this was when Tanmay came for once. So it wants to jump here. This is a great. Look at me. Look at me. I am. See, there are three Sagars on here. One I'm on the right. One I'm also on the top. कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता था. And I'm on the left. And I think this is the thing which made improving chess very successful, was that there was no focus on production, on okay, voice quality I believe is important, which is why I think the voice was okay. And I am here, right now on the left. So Siddharth says a suggestion, Sagar, start a series where you or any GM, IM or GM that you invite, teach a person, not a celebrity, but a patron per video. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Chess is one of those things that I have, and I think I'll do one either tomorrow or day after. But yeah. And then they played a game between themselves here. Yeah, I think it was all four of them playing.
He'll rather just castle, and then do we have it? And we don't have it. Let's just castle first. King safety first. King is the knight is pinned. No, let's remove that pin. Yeah.
And they lost
Now
on
let's
time.
focus on
क्योंकि
whatever
इतना
ideas we have.
डिस्कशन किया था उन्होंने.
Yeah, just go for it. This pawn structure,
just
it might
looks-
look, no, it
looks
looks bad,
gross.
but the rook can now come on b8 and we have a file to ourselves.
Think now
Okay.
actually every time a capture happens or a pawn structure
मैं उधर सिखाने को ट्राई कर रहा हूँ उनको, and their time is running low, and I think at the end they lost on time. Then we analyzed that game. I think game analysis was really one of the critical elements of improving chess. Okay, going back, 8th episode was very epic. Guys, can you tell me why 8th episode was a very important one? Also, one of the important episodes of the Improving Chess series.
ठंड लग रही है.
एसी बंद नहीं करेगा तो ऐसे ही रहेगा।
इसी बंद नहीं करेगा. क्या चल क्या रहा है?
सुबह सुबह 6 बजे नहा धो के कैसे आ सकता है समय यार? क्या इसका मेरे को नहीं पता. या तो ये भगवान में विश्वास करने लग गया है.
Come on,
I
bhai.
was using OBS Studio mode. अरे बाप रे.
Biswa.
I was using OBS Studio mode. I don't
मैंने
remember
वो
ever.
सीढ़िया तो मैंने कहा कौन बिस्वा.
Yeah,
तेरे बारे में बोलना था
Vaibhav,
पहले।
Vaibhav
मेरे
joined.
अरे यार मैं तो एकदम
उसमें लग गया है. मेरे को
मेरे
लगा
को-
भगवान में विश्वास आ गया तेरे को. ऐसा
Exactly,
कुछ
guys.
सागर
Vaibhav.
शाह में विश्वास आ गया है भाई मेरे को.
हाँ. That's right.
सागर शाह का आप बैकग्राउंड देख रहे हो क्या भाई? अपग्रेड क्या हो गया है सागर शाह?
Upgrade.
सारी तरीकों से मैं अपग्रेड होने का ट्राई करता हूँ. मैं दिन में एटलीस्ट 1 से 2 घंटा स्पेंड करता हूँ टेक्निकल OBS वगैरह सीखने को. जो देखते हैं कैसे होता है. मे बी आई विल इम्प्रूव.
Maybe
Has,
नहीं हो गया. I improved, guys. Now I can do the most complex things on OBS. Still have to improve, but okay, it's better. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Isn't this improvement? Stream Deck से हम switching. ये देखो. ये board पे जाना है. कहाँ जाना है? And so this was when Vaibhav joined. In fact, Vaibhav loved chess so much, like he enjoyed these sessions so much that at some point during this entire by the way, before we go ahead, after this session ended on this very day, Samay called me and I said, Samay, मेरे को सीखना है, मेरा zoom capture नहीं हो रहा है. And Samay was like कि अच्छा zoom capture नहीं होता है. So what you should do is you should go to the drop down menu of your OBS, and instead of automatic you must click window capture bit by bit or something like this. And I said पर वो वाला option मेरा तो निकल ही गया है. Like I cannot even click it because it doesn't show it that. It's just very light, मतलब light है, वो click नहीं होता है. So he's like okay, come, I'll show you what to do and we'll discuss. So I like okay. So he did this Zoom call, and this is one of the habits of Samay. You know what he'll do is he'll say, wait, I'll call Tanmay. Tanmay will come and teach because he knows everything well. So I said okay, and then Tanmay was not coming. So the habit of Samay is always कि भाई अभी तो शुरू नहीं हो रहा है. Why don't we play a game with each other? And I was like okay, ठीक है, game खेलते हैं. So I mean, of course, he's just 1100 at that point. He was playing okay. So I decided to play with him, and he beat me. And that was something because, yeah, this is the game. I can show you guys. I think most of you must have seen it. Yeah, this is the one. And he told me कि चलो खेलते हैं. And I was just playing like okay, समय है, you know, I'm teaching him every day. So he was white. He played his English. I played this. And you know, he started making decent moves. Take here. I said okay, pawn दे दिया एक. Then bishop f4, good move. Then queen c2 hitting f5. I was like okay, अच्छा खेल रहा है. g6. फिर ये खेला. फिर bishop g7, he took on c6 because I can't take, queen is hanging, so I played rook b8, bg5, castle, check, ठीक है. Now position is decent for black, and then suddenly h4. So I played c6, he took. Okay, I had seen this, that I want to sort of develop my queen. bd7, bishop b7, h5, bishop e4, and here I was hoping that, you know, something like he'll play knight e4, I might take on b2 here, and then queen b2, ye marenge aise, and I would win this. Somewhere I knew that I would beat him, you know, and then he played hg6. I was like, what? Queen de diya. And then he took here, then he gave a check, and now this was winning clearly for him. Like, it's not easy, yeah, to make a move like this, but the point is there's a very dangerous discovered check coming up here. So he took here, and abhi hai na, he gave this check. So I was so like, mera mind was, what, he sacrificed the queen and all, that I even forgot to take the rook. I played king e7, and can you believe it, what happened next? Like, he took here, and now just he took pawn queen, and I had to resign. Okay, so I resigned the game, and I thought ki chalo, I resigned, what's the big deal, let's move on. Now Tanmay will come in a bit, but no, the entire agenda of the call changed. After that, he called first Biswa, I believe. Biswa, come here. So I was like, okay, Biswa is coming. He's like, मैंने हराया सा. Biswa is like, what? You beat सा. And I was like, okay, this is big. Then he called Vidit. Then Vidit came. Then I realized, अरे बाप रे, ये तो, you know, it all. I learned from Samay, okay, what it is like to sort of celebrate nicely, and to, you know, somehow I never imagined that this, and then I actually realized that उसने इतना अच्छा खेला है game. Definitely I should make a video on it, and that's how the idea of बेइज्जती हो गई. Yes, that is the right way to put it. How very very nicely done. एकदम, मतलब कोई कैसे पूछेगा, कोच है कि सागर भाई, should I call Biswa and all of that? Nothing like that.
Well, it's a proud moment for me.
Proud moment. And then we went through I went through this game, and really after a while, like after the initial shock, I really went over the game, and I felt very proud that he played so well back then. And then made this video, and yeah. So at that point, I was very careful. Yeah, जब भी समय पूछता है कुछ करने को, like he will say, Sagar bhai, would you like to go over this video or something? I'll be like, okay, I have to be properly dressed and all, because he may take it and then he'll like, oh, Samay and Sagar reacting to this video. I'm like, okay, fine, I understand now. So this was one video. It happened after Improving Chess 8th episode itself. And then when Vaibhav and all came, I remember this game, Insane Calculations, I've given this name. This was between Biswa and Aryan Ranjan, I believe. That rook c3 pe tha, exact. Oh no, Kurshit.
So I think Biswa waited for a bit. Maybe you can.
There was this tactics along the c file. बहुत intense. ये position. Exactly. This was the position. And in this, you had to every single time sacrifice the knight on c3. Like you go queen d1, knight g5, attack that side. And I think this was one of the very exciting. You know, many people tell me that make some 10-minute clips of these Improving Chess episodes. And I say to myself, like, how do I do it? How do I even clip this into 10 minutes of 2 hours, 2.5 hours? Because it's not about the exciting part, it's about learning. And this entire series is, you cannot just take away 10 seconds or 1 minute from that, because it's all like it flows. And if you really want to improve at chess, you may have to look at the entire thing. I would say the best way is to just make it 2x speed. That is my speed. Like you can see, I'm really slow right now talking. If you see,
I've played bishop to b4 now, And
ठीक है, खुद को ही सुनते हैं 2x पे.
bishop b4 looks dangerous.
It's fine. You can save half your time.
Oh my god, bishop b4, Biswa in trouble, yeah, because rook c1, and then black can actually further increase the pressure with queen c6.
See, I'm saving you 1 hour, yeah, roughly. If it's a 2-hour session, you can watch it in 1 hour.
Rook c1 was a natural move, but now what is your plan, Biswa, to queen c6? How are you going to defend that knight?
And now at least
Teja Bhaviri Sekti says, can I join your live call once, please? I drove 4 hours straight and I'm up watching your class at midnight now. Well, Ravi said,
Okay. So, I think 2x is not a bad idea. 2x is okay. Now, maybe if you watch my streams, 1.5x, right? Guys, please. 1.5 or 2x? Somen says 1.5x is much better. I think Somen, now it's much better. Like now when I speak, I'm much faster. Also, I do less of and all that stuff. But back then I was very slow. Also, if you see blindfold chess, if you all followed this Alex M thing of Samay and Alex Sem, which was about decathlon chess, he did this blindfold, and I think ये देखो अभी back then they could play better blindfold than now. So some of the things are about practicing. If you don't practice, there's no guarantee that because your rating increased, you will do this better. So he and Vaibhav could play better blind. Now he cannot play it at all. Also, his notations have gone worse. I think it's all about training. So the fact that when you're training every day, talking about notations, you improve. And then when you stop training in sometimes, then your some skills you are playing and those are improving, but blindfold, notations, all this, they do not improve. Okay, so this was the blindfold game that they played. काफी लंबा गेम खेला था, if I'm not mistaken.
If he takes knight,
They played till
I don't want to win like this.
on time, yeah?
I don't want to win on time.
I don't know. But okay, Kesar is thinking a lot.
I think they played a pretty long game. Where it's also all nostalgia for me. You know, I just saw that. I thought I'll just come live and talk. Oh, they played a round robin tournament. And from 21st episode. So what happened around episode 20 was, or 25, round about that, we started to have this thing where Biswa mentioned that it's very difficult for him to wake up. I think around 25th episode in the morning. And Samay was, sometimes having late night streams and all of it. So I was thinking कि अभी हो गया 25 episode हो गया. It doesn't seem like there is a everyday करना. And Vaibhav said that he will come every day at that point. And from there, I believe it was from episode 30, if you see, somewhere, it was Vaibhav who was very regular. And Samay would come like every 1 or 2 days, he would join in. And that's how, and then from 20th episode, I've given names to all of this. So like understanding pin. And this is a good one, actually. Good episodes, these ones. Like if you want to learn pin, I taught that entire concept well. There were positions there.
Oh no, yeah, and
Let's see.
So I don't think there's an IIT in Bangalore. Okay. Now
IIT B? What is IIT B?
Bombay.
Bombay.
Arey kya,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
If I had an
Context.
editor, he would have taken this part and put it in some video, and it would have gone viral or something.
No, this would not have gone viral.
I don't think it can go more viral than that one.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, Anand Agarwala. Sorry, I said Bangalore, Bombay. Yeah. Guys, this is trivial, yeah, stuff for you guys. If you know what is the pin, where is the pin here?
Guys,
Can you
where's
tell
the
me?
pin? What's the
Three
move?
pieces in a row. Where can you see three
That
pieces?
the pawn is pinned.
Which?
The F7 pawn.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, right? This
Ah,
is a
Yeah.
pin.
pawn
So
takes
what's
on
the
e6, right?
No, come on. It's
Hey, why not? Okay.
Pawn. Oh. Oh. Why not pawn takes on e6? A queen to.
तुम लोग मतलब आईआईटी बॉम्बे बैंगलोर जैसा मिस्टेक कर रहा है. इट्स वेरी वेरी ट्रिवियल. कम ऑन.
Yeah, exactly. Chess Hub, Vardhan Shah, Chess Craze. You are right.
Okay,
takes
queen
E6.
takes on e6,
Of
checkmate.
course, just
Yeah,
not.
yeah. So this pin, entire concept of pin was pretty well thought. Oh, by the way, this is an amazing position. This position is too good, too good. I remember this. This was so amazing. Do you guys remember this position? This is such a cool one. Let me get myself out of the way so that you can see it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah. Keith, I think they will find it immediately if they see it now. But back then,
Imagine, okay.
अरे मेरे
हाँ,
भाई
मिल गया.
ये देख क्वीन h7
Okay,
check,
okay.
okay. No, he didn't find it just yet.
rook h3,
Okay.
then we I am thinking बिस्वा यहाँ पे कैसे तो अपने को कैप्चर करना है वो रुक, क्योंकि उसका पॉन भी पिंड है.
कौन तो
Through the
पिन
rook.
नहीं है अभी.
अरे थ्रू द
हाँ.
रुक पिंड है ना.
तो रुक ले लेते हैं, देखते हैं एक बार रुक ले लेते हैं.
रुक ले लेते हैं.
हाँ, उसने.
See, that time they couldn't calculate combinations. Now they will see rook d1, king h2, rook h1 check, king h1, and then queen takes h3. And then there was a mate on g2. I think a lot of the effort was done by these players on their own when they solved a lot of positions. Like Biswa, I know, solved a lot of positions. Samay also did. Vaibhav does not like solving so much. He likes to play a lot. But you know, if you solve positions in chess, like you do a lot of solving on your own, it can really speed up your progress. So all of you here who have been stuck for a long time, not finding ways to improve, looking at opening traps, chote traps, try to set those traps in the game. Try to focus a bit more on your tactical and calculating ability. That would be very, very nice. Peter can have king g3, rook h3, gh3, queen h4 is a mate. So that or queen h4, king h2, queen f2. That would be a mate. So we then did pin, fork, king and pawn endgames. I think king and pawn endgames was also very nice. Discovered attack, pawn endgames. Principle of two weaknesses. I remember this episode very clearly. Like principle of two weaknesses wala jo episode tha na. In that I showed a game which was ये famous वाला game था. The rook endgame, floor versus. There was this. Let me see if it's there. This is bishop endgame. ये वाला floor Vidmar, beautiful game, guys. Check this out. I would highly recommend. I don't know if you guys have seen it before. ये रहा देखो ये game. I can show you right now also. It's so beautiful. It's so beautifully done. It's so well played. And the principle of two weaknesses जो था ना, I think it's something that is worth going back on. I think it was very well explained in that session. So it happened this way, that entire game. ठीक है, सब normal, everything well done. ये सब simple था. And ये weakness है छोटा सा. IQP है इसके लिए, but black is like तुम्हारा भी pawn weak है. It's not super safe. So we'll continue. Exchange हो गया. B3. He took the rooks. And here he pinned. Rook c5 attacking this pawn, and he played bc6. Now if you see, guys, very beautiful game. Okay, thing being that this is a weakness, this is a weakness. So I can go here, attack it, पर वो defend कर लेगा. फिर मैं वापस आके अटैक करूंगा, वो आके इधर से डिफेंड कर लेगा. सो देयर इज नो वे टू ब्रेक थ्रू. एंड दिस एंटायर कॉन्सेप्ट विच वाज लाइक कि पहले वीकनेस को फिक्स करो, डोंट लेट इट रन अवे. सो हाउ डू यू फिक्स दीज टू वीकनेसेस? एनीवन? How do you fix these two weaknesses in this position? You know, there's this feeling in me that whenever I do a stream, I should teach something. I cannot do a stream which is like just as a fun time pass kar rahe apun, you know, I'm seeing, because I feel like I don't know. So here also I've started teaching. Yes, Kimaya, Ashraya Garg, Amit Dayush, Nalin Parihar, Somen Mitra, beautiful, Indrajit forever. You play Epsha Kashyap. The move that you play here is b4. Sooner or later, I mean, he played it after a few moves. Rook a5, king d4, b4, and then a3. And now, when I was explaining this game, I asked them, what will you guys do here? Tum log kya karoge? And they were not able to understand. All they wanted to do all the time was play a4, b5. And I was telling them that if you play a4, he'll go rook b8 and he'll attack this. Tum ye maroge, he will take this, and then everything is just gone. And so this concept of, you know, creating another weakness on the other side here with h4, h5. Now you will see these two weaknesses you could defend, but this one is a bit too much. And so therefore after g3, here, and then this check, I believe Biswa had found it back then. Rook e5 check, very important, because if the king goes here, I attack this pawn, he comes here, then I attack this pawn, he goes here, and then I go king d4, and my king reaches c5. If he goes here, then my king anyway enters from this side. Say king d6, first rook e8, and then, you know, he took a pawn and he entered. So this entire concept of principle of two weaknesses is something which I would highly recommend all of you to check and learn from. I think it's a very good one. It is episode number 25 था. फिर windmill हुआ, फिर big positional test हुआ, then there was Philidor Lucina. Oh, 28th episode is the one on which this entire thing started. Yeah, Lucina and stuff like that. I don't remember now. No, he won. He won that game. That was not a draw.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to day 28 of...
This I learned from... whom did I learn this from? Tanmay. Tanmay would always start a stream with a background which was blank. And I was like, wow, this is good. I don't need to show my YouTube. I can just put an image and I can do this. Okay, after that I was anyway still a boomer. Here.
I think, you know, he's
still trying to... OBS to dikhega, dekho.
Okay. Let's go to play chess.
I wouldn't still use...
Okay, now I think I should remove this so that you can see what's on my screen.
But okay. I was quick. I was saving some time there. But yeah, this is where we learned Lucina. Ye dekho, this is Lucina. It was just one session out of 100. Okay, one session. It became a diss track. So, and then moving on here. Yeah, we had then learning London system, then King's Indian attack, back rank mate, double attack, analyzing your losses, Morphe's gem. Ooh, I remember this. I remember Mamba joining, Mamba SR here. Oh, this is very nice. Then I realized in Zoom I can do this
Again, I'm
mode.
thinking I need to develop my bishop if I had to play.
ये बहुत अच्छा गेम है guys. If you haven't seen this, please check this out. Morphe's Gem against the Duke of Brunswick. It's a beautiful one. And then Mamba SR Ranjit joined that day. He played with Vaibhav. It was like one of those very rare collabs that was done. Like on stream, he was watching, and then I sent the link on Instagram, and then वो आ गया, and then we played. I was like, wow, ये सब होता है, you know, everything very exciting back then. Then we analyzed this game as well. सब कुछ analyze तो करना ही है. The main aim of improving chess was कि सब कुछ analyze करेंगे. Then I realized that okay, we should get more people to come and teach and stuff like that. So that's when I decided to invite people, and the first guest, I would say, guest who came, and I thought it was
matter. So now we know this is Samay.
So it was a very good idea, was to invite Ramesh.
I said,
Morning to everyone.
So before
morning,
I
sir.
introduce Ramesh to the viewers, I want to ask you, Ramesh, do you know Samay and Vaibhav? They have been playing chess since so many days in the lockdown.
Yeah.
Back then I had to ask, do you know? Now everyone knows in the chess world who they are. Even Magnus Carlsen knows them.
My pleasure. I've followed your reports on Chess Base India
Okay.
as well. Like, I'm very happy that Samay and Vaibhav are doing a great job to popularize the game online. And I read that you have more than like 20,000 viewers, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes.
One of the shows, yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's
Samay is like this all the time. He's but the main idea was that they would play a game, Ramesh would watch it, and then he would guide them after that. So
the point is, even if he gets B5, you could come back BD3 or BE2.
I don't know. I thought then after that he'll come B4.
Knight A4.
Knight
You
is
get the C4 square. C4 square, he will lose.
the concept of weakness is mind में था ही नहीं कि when you push B4, C4 becomes weak and all of this. So that slowly started coming in. In fact, I remember I had once a call with Vaibhav, and he said, okay, I understand what a weakness is, which is not a square or a piece, which is not controlled by a pawn or which is not supported by a pawn. But what is the use of it? मतलब weakness का करे क्या? And actually, it was a very interesting question. I mean, from them, I realized a lot of things like what would be, and they were articulate about their doubts, which was very nice. So then we had viewers tournament with Vaibhav there. Understand, oh, this episode, I don't know why it is somehow very, very imprinted in my head. So there were days, guys, when I would be like waiting कि कोई तो आएगा, and then no one would come up. ठीक है, on that day, and then I would have certain plans.
Then I go bishop e6
in my head. So first I would play here, but then one day,
and now I can take this bishop.
I
and rook
decided
h3.
to.
This gives white a very dangerous attack.
I analyzed this game very
Get
deeply.
this book. It's a very
Get this. This is like. So I took this game, Tarash versus Von Shev, and this book, How Life Imitates Chess by Gary Kasparov.
very interesting book. It says making the right moves from the board to the boardroom, and I personally do believe that chess can help you to also make good decisions in your business. And I'm going to read.
Yeah, see my mic. Okay, now I have a different mic, but back then the Yeti mic. I think this was the first episode with the Yeti mic. So I had upgraded back. You know, this improving chess series and overall just collaborating with Samay and doing stuff, I learned a lot about how to improve my production quality. So this one was a very nice one because no one came that day. I think this was the first episode where no one came in first 40 days. And so I had a new this, but I realized that improving chess cannot stop. It has to keep going no matter what. And so 41st episode, guys, was very, very memorable. Very, because at that point, this was going on. Apna COB
Hello.
2, and Vaibhav was there, and we were discussing about this idea in the London system, which he had played. Okay? And then
for YouTube.
Eric came. I wrote to Eric saying that they played this H5 move and all of that. And at that point, Eric was 99k subscribers on YouTube. He had some 99,000. And right now, I believe he's close to 500k.
So I will. I try and post like regular YouTube videos.
I'm just
And-
curious, like I don't get it. Why are chess players so inclined towards streaming only on Twitch first? Like, although YouTube is a bigger platform. I
Yeah,
suppose.
no, that,
Okay, that is something that you can check. Also, Eric started to show 3 traps in the London. Very nice video. I think this is one of the very
much
cool
in one
videos. Eric shared his screen and then I put it up. And a lot of people enjoyed Eric coming in. Then later on, I had this epic match with Eric. He came on stream. We analyzed. Of course, we were good friends back then. Now we are even better friends. So. यार इतना सब एक ही साल में हो गया, that's the thing. So many things happened. Benko Gambit, I remember Samay not liking Benko Gambit. Never played it. I believed Samay would love Benko Gambit, but he didn't. There was Stanny who came on the stream, Tricky Stanny. We had this series with him called Tricky Stanny of Trickistan. And that I did in the evening. But in the morning, I got him so that, he could teach a few tricks to Samay and Vaibhav. Then Magesh Chandran came on stream. So this idea of getting some teachers to come and teach them actually I think also helped you guys to get a nice, how should I say, a variety basically. I remember this time none of the comedians came to this stream. But Magesh was there.
This is tough. And
then later on, Sarvanan joined. Yeah, look at
Wait a
Sarvanan.
second, man. Still.
yeah.
It was a nice episode with Sarvanan, Magesh, all of them joining. It's very cool. Kahoot. That was the introduction of Kahoot to Chess Base India. There was Minority. Oh, Jamil. Guys, do you remember Jamil? Oh my God. He was such a big part. Yeah, exactly. Look, Gurkirat has written, missing Chemil though. He was a great person to have. Chemil, where is he?
Hello. Welcome.
He was
everyone
always
to
following. He's a
episode
grandmaster
46 of-
from Turkey who's now in the US. I think this was the first time he came here.
Yeah. Knight c3.
Basically, you gave up a pawn. Of doing e4 idea, which you guys.
Yeah, so I know the whole national anthem because I've been watching cricket since I was like 8 years old.
Oh.
Like I watched like the World
Jamil.
Cups and T20 ODIs and Test cricket, everything. I would wake up.
I also remember Jamil was teaching Suhani Shah. And Jamil was such a big part. वो ऐसे सिखाता था in the chat. He would answer questions of all of you. Thanks, Jamil. Like really, I do think like we remember like all 4 of them: Samay, Biswa, Anirban, and Vaibhav. And we also like I'm teaching here, but there are so many elements of improving chess, little ones. Okay, then we had 50th episode, revising what we learned, and I think. By the way, for Jamil, I mean, he was a constant for the next 5 sessions. Oh, so Minority Attack, Gem of Jamil, Mastering Complex Calculation. Oh, he wasn't there, but Intuitive Calculation. Intuitive Calculation, I remember Jamil was saying, Vaibhav, what's the move? Tell me your move. And Vaibhav would say some blunder, and Jamil was like, no, the first move that comes to your mind has to be the move. That was a very interesting one. This one, oh, Rahul Subramanian also was part of one of the episodes of Improving Chess. When Jamil.
So the center is also being attacked. So now when there are, how do you think? What is
This is actually very.
Rahul used to always tell me that I'll come. and he would not be able to because he was busy doing things or he was not waking up. But this day he had a US ka show, and he said I was awake, and so he came in, and he's a good friend. So not just as a comedian, but even before that, he was in the same college as my brother. So this was very nice. That Rahul. So I'm seeing like Tanmay was part of one of the stream. There was Rahul Subramanian. Then there was all the chess like Ramesh, Magesh, Sarvanan, Eric, Jamil. Interesting. Then by the way, the 50th episode is very cool because we revise everything from 1 to 49. So if someone was always looking at कि यार छोटा छोटा वीडियो क्यों नहीं बनाते, it is 1 hour 45 minutes and 50 episodes, so that comes to what, 2 minutes per episode. That's good. You will learn a lot. Then Biswa suddenly after 50th episode, like Biswa like abhi मैं उठेगा, I'll wake up in the morning. Like what, Biswa is waking up. So then it was Vaibhav who took a couple of days of break because I think waking up also took a toll on that. And Biswa did 51, 52. Then AD came in one of the sessions. Oh, and by the way, guys, look at this. Let me see. This one is epic. Look at me, yeah. Like now I'm looking sharp in this. Now I look old.
Hello.
This guy.
Welcome everyone to the 53rd episode of Improved.
हाँ, तो ये वाला एपिसोड में ना वैभव is learning something, ठीक है?
And comes then to D7, then capturing.
Adiban came in.
I feel it's a good time to, reflect on your chess.
And we did this where all the viewers
Not
were
streaming.
I feel
guys, any of you here who are right now in the chat? Shriya, Saurav, Sumed, Amit Shah. Murugan, yes, Murugan is Tanay, Anshita, Akshay, Adrita. Anyone here who is there right now? I joined late. I was stuck in the waiting room. Ooh. Look at this, Sanjay Pradnesh.
finished stream because I wanted to join the call.
Jamil is there.
Fantastic. I agree with you.
Like to mention because of you I have reached 2065 rating in leeches.
Oh, nice, Sumit, very good. 2065.
California. Hey, nice.
I think this is a very cool idea, no? To meet. I think one stream with just all of you in the morning to meet and to just talk and to reflect. Maybe should do this. I just don't know how many people would come in, and it would be quite difficult, but it's a good idea. Or should use Discord for that. Why do the Zoom thing? Okay. So then, Vidit and Adiban also came in once. What's this? Vidit, AD and also Adiban. Don't remember. Some things I don't remember, guys. 55th episode.
Time. And when you actually get to learn with them,
classic
it's very
quality.
expensive.
By this time, I think I had learned how to make window capture.
Bishop pawn.
But I didn't know how to. So, abhi tak.
Or rook.
There was no OBS virtual cam. It was always shared screen. And when I would share screen, I didn't know how to cut that out.
What you can do? He takes with the pawn, let's say. If he takes with the pawn.
So Vidit sikha raha hai. Ek session. Unbelievable. Vidit was also a trainer. Adiban came to teach.
Are Samay, look.
So
then you go
India number 3 and 4 both came to teach. It was so cool, yeah. It was so cool. Everyone was coming there. And then guys, I think Definitely, we shouldn't forget this one. This is the episode where I realized, oh my god, what have we just built up here? 4 hours episode, this one. Episode
Welcome,
57.
welcome everyone to the 57th episode of Improving Chess with Sagar and the Comedians.
Just a second.
And we have to add one more name today. It's Sagar, Comedians and Ilam Parthi. 11-year-old youngster from Indian chess is going to join us. I believe him to be one of the most talented youngsters, not just in India, but in the entire world. And it's a great privilege to be having him. You know, when I use this word talent, how do you define talent in chess? And this is something very difficult to understand because it's just so intangible. Is someone who, you know, is young and can find different moves talented? Is someone who is here? But first, let me just tell you a bit more.
Ilam
Samay,
Parthi.
okay, Samay will also try to solve and learn from you. Maybe he will be better than you at some point. Do you think so?
Maybe.
Maybe. Ilam Parthi is not saying no to that, but
And then
it's a good idea basically to do it at some. Siddhant, yes, Siddhant, as rightly said, Sagar will lose against Ilam Parthi. Definitely. Very high chance of me losing.
No chance for me. Yeah. I don't know when was that first super chat that happened. When it all started, you know, we
In the
raised.
dark, kaun hai?
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Today, Anshuman ji, I think we are going to. I will let you know what Ilam Parthi is going to do. He's going to get some
we already
interesting
said.
stuff. We will check out with Ilam Parthi later. So back to the game. What
was it?
For 10,000 from Chess India.
If that's okay for you.
Yes, it's good for me.
This is the
Manji
part.
has given to just gives 10k, unbelievable. And yeah.
You know, I think this is the first 10,000 rupees super chat on Chess India. I think so. So I was
Thank you, Anshuman ji. I think we can do something interesting with what Anshuman ji has given today. We can.
This is the start. Okay, it's like I'm thinking in my mind, what will I do with 10,000? It's just I'll use it maybe for some other thing. How about giving something to Ilam Parthi?
Actually make sure that Ilam Parthi can get any products from Chessbase worth 10,000 with that. So then he can go and he can buy whatever books or softwares that is required. Yeah, Ilam Parthi?
I like Ilam Parthi's answer. Yeah.
If that's okay for you.
Yes, it's good for me. And
he's so smart. He's 12 years old. He's like, if that's okay for you. I'm like,
it's,
okay.
I think you will study, right? Chess?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Anshuman ji, thank you so much. Ilam Parthi is going to buy.
And look at Samay. He's also so happy.
Buy some nice stuff.
I think
for
the
10,000
positive
from
vibe
India. Thank
of
you
this
for
entire
doing
thing.
this. Brilliant. Okay.
I think Anshuman is Ambani's second account, I think.
He's gone. Anshuman Das is gone completely. He had an Indian flag in his profile pic. Akshay Nathu, kudos to this series. Everyone credits the entertainment Samay and you all provided for bringing chess back. But improving chess made us better players tactically, made us analyze, observe and improve. I think it's very important in general to keep the interest level sustained, to keep on improving. That's where I feel like this series was cool. Also now I feel that if you keep improving at chess, you feel interested. Like, you don't see chess as just something as an entertainment. You also see something where you are getting better at. So, and then you use those same techniques to get better at something else, like analyzing your own games. I was very surprised that, for example, we don't do this in our, let's say, exams, or let's say in our interviews, or let's say in our work, analyzing what we are doing. It's very rare. While in chess, it comes so naturally. So these techniques which we learn from here for improvement can be used at other places.
and you know, Anshuman ji is so amazing. He doesn't reveal who he is. He doesn't talk too much. He doesn't say anything.
I don't know who
Everyone
he
is
is.
in the dark.
It's not.
It's not because
And
if
then
you go knight d7, castle e5.
another 10,000 in some time.
Very quick to see queen e3.
Ilambati.
Now or queen f, and you. Oops, sorry. Here.
Yeah.
Knight h5, queen e3. Thinking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe 1700.
Oh.
Oh, he said Samay is around 1700. Wow, now he's 1700.
Strong. Very good. Ilampati, his rating
he's just
is
sweet.
around 1250 only right now. But I think he's always stronger than that. Always.
Always is about Samay. Even now he's 1700. I feel he's around 1800.
Anshuman Das has given another 10,000 saying, great work, Sagar bhai. Okay, Anshuman Das. Okay, this is a great thing we can do. Every time Anshuman Das gives us 10,000, we will sponsor that for a young kid and we will give that 10,000 to buy some products from ChessBase so they can improve.
Finally, what happened was all of you, like so many people contributed. We have an article on chessbaseindia, and we did the Super Juniors Cup. So it didn't help just one kid or two. It helped 32 of them. Nihal won it. Prag played. Raunak, Prithu, Gukesh, Leon. Leon didn't play, just he was playing in Europe. Akshay Nathu, improving chess was a morning routine. I used to wake up for it. Brought discipline in an erratic world lifestyle. Helped me in more ways than one. Thanks, Akshay. Thank you. Very kind of you. By now, if you see, I'll just show the live chat. If you see a live chat of this, look at this. Zeus had come in. Who is this 200? Zeus. Then Mohan Gigi. Oh man, this was filled with so many different colors.
Thank you so much. Ria Bagadia, Chess OP.
Who is this? Mojo Jojo, Aditya Somani, Solanki IIT GN, Rishabh Shah. Vidit
You
came
guys
then.
are doing such an amazing job. This is all the community we have built together and they are all contributing for Indian chess. Today.
Look at Samay. Look at
Sagar,
Samay.
you have been like doing this for so many years. Like 3,600 videos, something like this. It's insane to put up so much content.
Vidit likes to always say
Samay has
how
just
many
been like
videos.
a catalyst who has just like, taken
nicely
this
put.
up in
Nicely
2 months,
put.
3 months, like huge steps. So really, it's as you said, like a
And then Biswa was woken up from his sleep.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing. Thank you on behalf of everyone. COVID and amazing players on
Biswa
your
came.
streams. Thank you.
Then he played the guitar.
अरे बिस्वा ये जरा सेट नहीं हो रहा है, कैसे करूं?
क्या सेट नहीं हो रहा है?
अरे वो प्रीतेश जगता, अरे वैभव इज हियर. वैभव थैंक यू. बैकग्राउंड में ही है पर फिर भी वैभव के बिना ये नहीं होता.
How are you? Good. Okay.
Since so long, even before everything, like start say, wow, Sagar, I have
500
donated $20
USD.
towards chess improvement long back. Hope you remember. Please include
Look at
that in
this.
today's great collection. Would love to contribute more, but on student budget. Arey, thank you,
Kartik
Shashank.
Ram
You are amazing.
Srinivasan.
Chinmay Kismat Rao, love you all. Samay Vidit Biswa.
And this was
Sagar.
when I had to
Farhan
rap
Damani, I can't
to
think
read all
anyone
the
more
super
deserving
chats.
for all this madness than you, Sagar bhai. Keep this incredible work going. Love.
And really, I couldn't believe that so many people gave super chat. So many. It was like more than 500 people. 460 just showed what a great community this was. And Super Juniors Cup was such a big success actually. There was, because of this, it happened. And that also one of the reasons why I feel like ChessBase India has not done many brand integrations or all of this, because you guys have been such a strong support in general that I don't have to put in things, and it's been very, very kind. You've been very kind to us. Then there was positional exercises, Botvinnik's triangle. Praveen Thipseji came. Ooh, that was classy. And the best part about Praveen Thipseji, who is India's third GM, was that he came like at 8:30
stream.
So both of them were ready, like they warmed up.
Chess people
And he came
know about the chess stars.
like with a tie in the morning.
Absolutely, and you have done a phenomenal job, sir. And I would like to introduce you to your two students for today. One is Samay, and
sir.
the other one is Vaibhav, and they both are in.
Okay, but Praveen Tipse is a legend. Oh, Zeus is still here. Zeus sends $50 and says, "Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool." He says, "Zeus is still here and will be." Unbelievable. Zeus, because of you, Samay or Vidit was it, who got a mic, this Blue Yeti. ट्रैवल विथ निखिल रोशन, आपके प्यार में यूं ही पिघल गया, पता ही ना चला कब एक साल निकल गया. वाओ, कीप अप द गुड वर्क सागर भाई. थैंक यू निखिल. Vivaswan Damle, evolution of Sada dosa to cheese Mysore masala dosa. Happy anniversary Sagar bhai. Thanks for the teachings. Happy to be a mod here someday. One of the best things Corona has brought us. You are a mod. Thanks guys for this. He taught some very interesting stuff, Praveen Tipse ji. Yes, Mayur Gondalekar, I remember this, my Dr. Chess inspiration episode, because Mayur came in a suit and all, and he said because Praveen Tipse ji came very well dressed, it inspired me to come that way. Also, 61st episode, 61st episode, guys, is the one just went off. Where do I get this? Improving chess with comedians. This is the one. Yeah. Episode 60 here. 61, coming back from losses the Vichy way, is something really cool, because I remember I did this alone. I was reading the book of Vichy. Then there was episode 62 of Nihal Sarin's Brilliance, which I had also done. That was also very nice. So then this couple of days I realized that okay, it's possible
This time
to
Vichy got it from his teammates.
Do certain streams alone, and a lot of people enjoyed it, but because it was a storytelling. And then I also realized one more way of teaching, which was this one, where I would
his bishop, but he touches the pawn, and look at Nepo's reaction. He's like, what? Why are you?
So I would play the video, explain it, and then we would look at the game and learn from it. I think this is a good series, no guys, to learn. What do you think? To show certain Chess Base India videos, to explain them, and to look at the game as well. Suraj, oh man, Suraj says, you guys are amazing, Sagarwai. It's because of you, Samay, VD, etc. that I got over the intimidation I used to feel while playing chess. By no means am I good at it now, but it's definitely something I really enjoy today. I guess, Suraj, once I had the Superheroes Cup going on, but I just opened Samay stream once, charity one, that other day, and you had contributed $500, I saw. And thank you so much, Suraj, for such huge contributions. It's like huge. Nalin Bhan, I remember when I was watching this stream, I had tears of happiness and a sense of belonging to this group of chess lovers. Itna regularly to koi bhi class attend nahi kari. Love you, Sagar bhai. Oh yes, the 57th episode, right, Nalin? Thank you. It's a good idea. Epsha says one of my favorite streamers where you showed Anand versus girlfriend. Nice. Yeah, it was a good, like an historical backdrop, then the game, then certain videos, and it was very cool. Yeah, so this is a good idea to continue, I think. And then we saw this game, enjoyable. 60. Then we had Friendship Day. Oh, I brought Karthik Mohan, my good friend, who came and played chess with me. So there was this period where they were a little bit, not steady. Like Samay would be busy, Vaibhav, Biswa would sometimes join. They would also be busy with their work, or sometimes they would be sleeping and Samay would be sleeping. But these 3-4 sessions, I think I also learned how to do this alone, and you guys enjoyed, which was nice. So it kept it going. Then on the 66th episode, we got to know the 66 GMs of India, which is very cool because all the 66 GMs we covered. So first,
Bhaskar Modi,
we learnt a bit chess.
Grandmasters of Indian chess are still alive.
So उसके बाद
Raman are good friends.
all
Even
who are the, now
also,
we have 68.
it's often like वो कर रहा है ये achieve, मुझे भी करना चाहिए, and sometimes
मुझे भी करना
you push yourself faster. This is
So this was all 66. By the way, Joy Datta, thank you, says, I'm not a good chess player, but whatever little I can do is because of you. The little moments of happiness when you recognize a line your opponent is playing, or a quick learned move to win a piece. Thanks for giving those moments of joy. Thanks, Joy. Thanks for being a great supporter here. Vivaswan, thanks, Sagar Bhai. When was the last time chess made you cry happy tears? For me, it was when India won the Olympiad and Samay COB win. I don't know. I don't cry. I have never cried happily for chess. I have cried very sadly on my losses. But I have felt real happiness many times. Like, I don't cry when I'm happy. I don't know. It's very, very rare. But yeah, I was very happy at that episode 57. It was very, very touching. Improving chess. If this was a paid series on some portal, we would have subscribed the course without any hesitation, says Joy, without any doubt. Sharing knowledge in this way is something we don't see in the commercialized world. I think it has helped chess in many ways. It has helped Chess-Based India. It has helped all the chess players. It has helped all of you. It's, I think, I see a very good project as something in which all parties involved succeed. Okay, not there are no losers. So for example, improving chess was one such. So for example, I myself started teaching. I learned a lot. I got a lot of love from all of you. Chess-Based India grew. Samay, Biswa, Vaibhav, they were really interested in chess. That's why I always feel that I love teaching people who love chess. It's not like they need to be big stars or something. If they love chess, I will connect with them, because the main thing is they would really enjoy and appreciate the teachings. So they learned and they improved in this field. All the viewers learned a lot and they felt good at chess, those who were really interested. And so it's like an entire circle which was successful. There is Greek Gift, which he keeps on doing now. Greek Gift. Then on 8th of August, we celebrated Amruta's birthday by Amruta not being there at all. She was not there, but Nisha Mohota came. I am Nisha Mohota, who had made a video on Samay, on Amruta, and Samay was guessing the moves of Amruta's games. Very nice stream on episode 67. Santosh says, I've learnt a lot from you, Sagar, my small guru Dakshina. When I grow older, I also want to be a professor. Huge respect to teachers. Wonderful, Santosh. I think generally, if you can love what you are teaching, and if you get students who love what you teach, it's just killer combination. Then I think you can really enjoy. Positional chess. Oh, Stembuliak came to teach. That was classy. Know Jamil better. Then after Jamil came so many times, I was like, guys, you should know Jamil better. So in this, there was Jamil. Then Stembuliak came back again. Bobby Fischer was again a solo stream by me. Great Boris Gelfand was also a solo stream. So I think there were around 5 episodes that I did alone. Then beating my first 2600 opponent, Jamil Jan. Chess compositions. Oh, Samay learned chess compositions. Oh, Rakshank Sawadati has become a booster of Indian chess. Rakshank, thank you. By the way, guys, so this is one more thing which I've always thought of, because all of you are here. I wanted to share that starting memberships was always a big pressure on me, because I didn't know, what are the perks that I can continuously give. But now that we have realized that all of the money that we get through memberships we can give to Indian chess back, it feels like a very welcome addition to whatever we are doing. And so I want to thank everyone who's contributed. We've put up an article on Chess India on how we are using these funds. And for the month of May, all of those goes to the superheroes that we have selected, one or two of them from the Superheroes Cup. So if you become a member, all that money goes to Indian chess. Thank you, Rakshank. Prag Nihal. Oh, then the Olympiad came, and then we learned. Bishop Knight Mate was there. Then Olympiad, we would stream in the evening. In the morning, we would recap how India beat China, learning from Prag Nihal, Granite approach. Then quarterfinals, Armenia, semi-finals, how India beat Poland, celebrating gold with Russian game analysis. So many. I remember that episode. We had like 5,000 people in the morning after the Olympiad. There was such a craze of chess. मतलब सब लोग को ऐसा chess पे क्या हो रहा है type था. When is the right time to attack? When a GM thinks in critical moments. Teachers Day special simul. Oh, by the way, from 86th, 87th episode, I remember we shifted to a new timing. The last 14 episodes at 1 or 2 p.m. in the evening. And hello. Remember, I played a simul with all 4 of them.
Turn on auto switch.
And I won all 4.
Queen.
Followed by
Anirban joined from episode 87, which was a nice thing. Anirban, thank you for joining. And he learned some things out of the last 14 episodes. So 88 was pawn endgames, mate in 2s, mate in 3s, 3 queen sacrifices. I remember either Biswa was like, to make a queen sacrifice, call 1800 QUENSAC. Intense blindfold calculations, the immortal game. What's the immortal game?
Feel like the moment I start going.
Sorry, 1 p.m. afternoon, not evening.
पागल होने लगता है कि अरे यार.
The immortal game. Oh, they learned this as well. Nice. Then fortresses, serious preparation, draw is better than a loss, all chess openings covered. I believe this is a very cool episode, guys. All those who want to learn openings, 2 घंटे में सारे chess के opening. So I've done some very intense prep. Abhishek Desai, thank you for becoming backer of Indian chess. So I was just teaching them openings and then writing down.
It is an amazing game.
And it has also timestamps. So if you say नीचे description में है, I should put it properly there. French defense सीखना है. So let's click here.
Defense. And
I wanted to ask, how do you think about the bishop in this one though?
It's the
then Benko. Just
Benko
click on
gambit. It is.
I think great episode. Keith is saying bring back bearded Sagar. Oh, it'll come back in a few days. Lastly, it was revision, knowing all the world champions. So actually, it was a very ambitious few episodes at the end because I realized that I have to teach certain concepts कि सब कुछ आ जाए. Openings, world champions, then revision of all the concepts, and finale. Finale episode was too good. Finale episode. I'm glad how it turned out because till the last moment at night, पता ही नहीं था मतलब who will join, who will not
Welcome
join
everyone to
for the match. But then everyone joined. All 4 of them came. Samay, Biswa, Vaibhav and Anirban. Sumit Saurav came. Abhishek Upmanyu came. Joel D'Souza. And I think, was it Rahul? Yeah, Rahul. And I did some great settings, guys. Every scene.
He is undeveloped.
There was a scene for every game. And there's a switch. And then the front benchers, back benchers. Of course, the front benchers lost. But बहुत मजा आया था that day.
Yes.
So Samay खेला, which was
It was very nice. मजा आया this. And then at the end, after the finale, there are 2 videos, if you can see here. Compilation of improving chess by Vaibhav Yadav. and compilation of improving chess, Gopal Ratnadhar. Yeah, both of them won prizes. We had a small contest कि कौन सबसे अच्छा edit बनाएगा. Both were entertaining mainly, so you guys can check that out. But this has been a journey from 19th of May 2020 to what was the date on which the finale episode happened. One second. Finale episode happened on 23rd September. So 19th May, मतलब समझो 12 दिन मई का, 30 days of June 42, 31 days of July 73, and August का 31 days 104, and September का 23 days, right? So 127 days approximately में we did 100 episodes. Nice. Ashok Krishna, Olympiad was the moment for me when I got into chess. Sagar, why? Thanks for doing this. If Anand is one pillar of Indian chess, you are another one. Ashok, there are so many more. It's just that I'm more visible here with all that I'm doing, but there's so many more working behind the scenes. But I'm glad that Olympiad happened during this period. Improving chess really was a big change and shift in not just your lives, but also mine. It brings back fond memories, and I hope that this episode that we did right now brought back good memories. I'm so glad that many of you still are very firm followers of Chess-Based India. And as always, I say Chess-Based India is meant to educate, to improve your chess, to spread chess, to grow chess, to sort of make chess the most popular sport in India. And that is the reason why I continue doing this. And thank you all who've been a part of this journey. I'll see you all. I feel more like 2 days I have not streamed. I streamed a lot in the last 3 days before that. I streamed for nearly 27 hours in 3 days. But I didn't stream for 2 days, but doing this stream and meeting all of you felt very warm. So thank you. And yes, the imbalance theory is the second season. I would just check it out. Imbalance theory. It has a lot of nice things. So please check that. And see you all. I will see you later today, and bye. Once again, I would really say that thank you all for supporting chess, for supporting all that we are doing, for learning chess. And I'm very grateful for your interest. All those who have shown great interest in improving. Thank you all. It means a lot. It means a lot that you want to improve. Thanks. Keith, of course, Keith had to send a super chat. How not? Man, what an epic trip down the memory lane. Thank you. Well, Keith, thanks a lot for being there and also adding one of the most valuable things to Chess-Based India streams, the move guesser, I would say the chat moves feature. So thank you. Bye.